We should be live. Welcome. Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I can't do this without you. We're going to crack 1350, 1350. We're nipping at the heels of Philly DeFranco, probably the biggest news commentary channel on YouTube. That's who Philly is. And we're going to overtake him. Yeah, I might be 6.9 million away, but we're going to do it. I have faith in you hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell because I'll go live every weekday. And it is a weekday, it is a Thursday. Technically, this should be the last day of the week. Weekend should be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. In my world, vote for me. I want to talk about a couple of things. There's some more developments in the Jack Black news story. Turns out Jack Black is a covert Democratic Democratic Party op. And he distanced himself from his brother Kyle Gass. He's the one who canceled the tour, and he's the one who also can't take a joke. And I put the link in the description to the article, and the article also has a video of the concert where Kyle Gass made the joke about not missing former President Trump for his birthday wish before blowing out the candles, which was hilarious. It even looked like Jack was laughing at the time, and the whole crowd laughed. Clearly a joke. And here we are. Bendito, what's up, man? Yeah, sorry, my schedule's been absolutely bonkers, but I'm glad you're here. And I keep referencing you when I say people give me a high one. Bandito taught me that you could just tap the screen to like. Look at that sunburn I got. Holy shit. Holy shinto. Don't wear a bandana to the beach, folks. Don't do it. Um, so yeah, Bandito, I don't know if you heard that Tenacious D, Jack Black, Kyle Gass may be deported. I haven't heard any news, but may be deported from Australia. They were doing their concerts there for their band Tenacious D, and on this weekend, I don't know exactly when, uh, they brought out a birthday cake, had Kyle Gass blow out the candles, said make a wish, and he said don't miss next time. Oh, you commented on it. Okay. And in all the news now, it looks like the good thing is Kyle Gass. I said this on Monday, I think, or Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, I'd said this one day. I was saying, Kyle, don't apologize. Don't. It was a joke. You know, what happened to the freedom of speech? What happened to F your feelings? What happened to you can't say anything anymore without getting canceled? It's a joke. It was clearly a joke. I was hoping Kyle Gass wouldn't apologize. It turns out he did. He put an apology on Instagram. Um, and then, as of tonight, I'm going through Reddit. It's not offensive, but he opened himself up to Yeah, 100%. Like, criticize him, say what you want. Um, I kind of laugh because this was immediate cancel culture. Like, I thought people hated cancel culture, and they canceled their shows. I don't think him. Well, actually, his talent agent dropped him too. So it's just funny. You would think all the people who hate cancel culture, Roseanne Barr, Kid Rock, who else? Ted Nugent, they'd all be coming out to defend him, right? You'd think all those people who hate cancel culture, Jim Brewer, can't say anything anymore, they'd be coming out to defend Kyle Gass's ability to have his free speech and make jokes. I can pray for you, Hussein Abbasi. Hold on. Holy shnikes. You guys hear my dog? Hey, what is it? Can you hear my dog? I don't know if you guys can hear. Hey, what is it? Get up here. Come here. So we moved Uh, and yeah, Roseanne Barr is goo goo, not there anymore. Um, Sorry, I didn't mean to get distracted, but we moved and my son's been like, I'm downstairs in the on the bottom floor, and my I don't know if you guys can hear my dog. She's adorable when she growls. She's tiny. And my son's been scared to come down here. And then tonight I was reading to my daughter to go to sleep, and I kept seeing something out of the corner of my eye, which freaked me out really hard. And I was waiting to go. I wanted to go live and come down here because it's just quieter. And I kind of got freaked out because I kept seeing something out of the corner of my eye, like darting across the hall. And I was like, it's probably like a light or something, like a light flickering. But it just didn't sit right with me. And I kept expecting like my son to come out of the other room because when I was reading, I could see something going like this. So I kept expecting to see my son, who was in the other room, to walk out, and he never did. So I got a little just irked out. And cool but boring story. Oh, well, hold on. Uh, it gets more boring, so just sit tight. And I got really freaked out, so I brought the dog down here with me. Usually, she just wants to sleep on my bed, and I kept calling her. I was like, "Come on, you coming with me?" And I brought her down here with me because I just had this weird. I don't know how to explain it. You just this gut feeling like something's a little off tonight. Um, and I wanted the dog with me because I know if there's anything, she'll sense it. All my dogs that I've ever had, like they're good dogs, and if, they'll start growling as soon as something's a little out of the usual. And instead of sitting, remember I have a little lap dog, so instead of sitting on my lap, she's laying at my feet, which she never does. She'd rather sit in my yeah, it is a new environment, but she always wants to sit in my lap and just go to sleep. And we came down here and she's sitting at my feet and she's been just growling at stuff. There's nothing. It's silent. It is silent in my house and she's growling. Yeah, that's what I kept thinking. See, Bandito, I kept trying to write it off as like, you know what? It's a new environment. We're getting used to stuff, all that, but my dog is not skittish, you know? And neither am I. Um, it gets more boring. Borchel, Sigilis, Sig, Siglash, Boshol. It gets even more boring. So the other thing is one of my close friends. I call him my brother. I lived with him for 10 years, known each other forever. He passed away just a few days before his 42nd birthday on Sunday. I talked about this too. So I don't know if he's around or um, dog sick and tired of hiding the relationship. I don't know what that means. But tonight, I don't know. My friend who passed away just a couple days ago, I was talking to him. We're just talking out loud, hoping he would hear me. And now tonight, it's just been weird. Like it feels like something's off. So again, my apologies. I didn't mean to go into a very boring story. But if you hear my dog growling, it's freaking me out. It feels like something's around me right now. Um, so, anyways, Kyle Gass made an apology. I was talking about Kyle Gass and Jack Black, and how Kyle Gass made a joke on his Australian tour and immediately got canceled. They canceled their tour. The politicians are trying to deport them from Australia. I just think he sealed his fate as a rock god, Kyle Gass did. And I wonder where all the cancel culture people, all the people who hate cancel culture, where are they? Why aren't they defending Kyle Gass to make the joke that he wants to joke? Is it because it doesn't align with their beliefs? Do your beliefs stop at, or does your character and morality stop at where your beliefs are, or do you believe that cancel culture sucks and shouldn't exist, and people should have free speech and be able to joke about what they want? This just shows the hypocrisy and the, hey, what are you doing? Sorry, I don't know what my dog is doing, and it's bugging me. Hey, get over here. Hey, I I do not know what she's doing. Please come over here. She's freaking out on something. She is on high alert. Um, so I just wonder because you hear like the Jim Brewers, the Ted Nugents, the Kid Rocks, the Roseannes. I almost called her Roxanne. You hear all these people always talking about cancel culture and can't say nothing no more. But I haven't seen none of them come to the aid of Kyle Gass. In fact, I seen Jack Black distance himself. And I kept saying the other day on the live, like, Kyle, don't apologize. Just like I hated when Tracy Morgan offended somebody like 10 years ago. And I was praying. This was before I was doing lives on YouTube. I was saying, Tracy, don't fucking apologize, man. You're a comedian. You make jokes. Sometimes they're bad jokes, sometimes they're not funny. But you're never making these statements. You're never making these statements seriously. And if you're a comedian, you're gonna have bad jokes, And if it's still in the realm of being a comic and making jokes, like don't apologize. Um, Caesar says the dogs feel. Yeah, he does. That is very true. I have a bunch of Caesar Milan books, and when my daughter wanted to get this dog, I made her read them. It's because it's Australia. What does that mean? Because it's Australia. That makes no sense at all. Shouldn't it's not about where they are. I get what you're saying with like, Australia wants to kick them out, but what I'm saying is like they're Americans. In America, they believe, or there's this belief that like you can't say anything anymore and you get canceled, and there's a group of people that believe that. So why aren't they coming to the aid of Kyle Gass? Even though he made a joke against Trump, if you just believe cancel culture shouldn't exist, people should be able to have the freedom to say what they want, joke about what they want. It shouldn't matter who you joke about. You should have your beliefs, right? But these people flip flop and they'll say anything at any time as long as it agrees with how they feel. Their beliefs don't matter. It's always about how they feel. They have no moral fucking anything. These people, comedy is raw. Eddie Murphy knows. He's donkey now, though. He's no more raw. Um, but it just sucks, you know, because Kyle Gass apologized. And then, so this is really why I couldn't wait to jump on the live. I'm on Reddit and I see that Kyle Gass took down, somebody posted a picture of his Instagram. I'm not on Insta. And they said Kyle took down his apology, which I think is good. I hate that he made it, but he. What are you growling at? Hey, stop. What the fuck is my dog growling? What are you growling at? Come here. Can you show these people? What are you getting so freaked out about? Come here. Sorry, my dog keeps growling at something that's not there. Yeah, I thought this was the F Your Feeling crowd. You know? Shh, stop it. That's what I kept thinking. Like, who cares about your feelings? We can say what we want. And that's where like, they're full of it. They only say that freedom of speech, but not freedom after speech. But even with that comment, it's really not freedom of speech. And that's my point. Like, people are condemning him. Um, Never mind the freedom after speech. Like, people don't want you to make jokes after something. Uh, so I just think that's a huge problem. If you're going to say you believe in something, that you believe in freedom of speech, you believe comics should be able to make jokes about whatever, whether it agrees, it aligns with your feelings or not, whether it upsets you or not, you should just believe that across the board. You can say, like, I didn't think that was funny, but he has the right to say it. And nobody's doing that. And that just shows you how it's all about power with these people. And they use that cancel culture and the freedom of speech thing as a power play. They use it to say, "Oh, if I can't say whatever I want, that you're trying to cancel me, and I don't have the freedom of speech." But it doesn't apply to other people. It only applies to them, so it gives them the power to say whatever fucked up stuff they want, irregardless if they're a comedian or not. And most of the time, these people, even if they're comedians, they're not saying anything funny. They're not making a joke. Um, what are we talking about? What's up, Solus? We're talking about Kyle Gass and Jack Black. Um, well, I wanted to talk about the billionaire that's being called an everyday person, everyday American, but I wanted to continue talking about Kyle Gass and Jack Black, the duo Tenacious D. Calm down. Uh, that got their had their tour canceled in Australia. Politicians in Australia are trying to deport them, and they were both immediately ready to apologize for a joke. The joke was uh, on stage, they were singing Kyle Gass Happy Birthday. And sorry, my dog is messing with me right now. Um, and they were singing Kyle Gass Happy Birthday, had him blow out candles, and he said, "Next time, don't miss Trump." Clearly a joke. Crowd burst out laughing. Tenacious D, a comic rock band. Um, shh, shh, shh. And uh, I think it's funny that we're living in a day and age of cancel culture, F your feelings, nobody has the freedom of speech anymore. All these people complain about this stuff, but Kyle Gass does this and nobody comes to his aid because it doesn't, you know, align with how they feel. So, look at this fucking dog. What are you doing? What is it? Are you okay? She looks shook. You see, she's shaking right now. What is it? She's shaking. Stop. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay. I don't know what she's looking at. I don't know what she's trying to do. Well, your soul is you're right. People do look for a reason to be offended, but I think it's bigger than that. I think they use it as a uh, oh, so Jack has to like this other guy no matter what he says. I thought there was freedom of speech. Um, no, but Eddie, do you understand that Jack and Kyle are a comedic duo? Um, and if we're being honest, Jack just did like a commercial or some promotional thing for Biden. So that's why he's doing it. Like he's obviously like he has to distance himself, not over what his beliefs are, but because he's, doing commercials for Biden. Um, and your comment doesn't really make sense. He has to like what he says. I thought this was freedom of speech. He doesn't have to like anything. But Jack's apology, if you didn't read it, I think his is still up. It says like we don't condone political violence, XYZ. It's this generic fucking thoughtless apology. And the thing is Jack's wrong. His apology is apologizing for something that didn't happen. Nobody was condoning anything. They were making a joke. Kyle wasn't genuinely fucking, you know, standing on stage at a Democratic National Convention making serious comments. He was at a rock show where they fucking sing about, Satan coming down and getting into a guitar duel with them. And I can't think of Tenacious D's other songs, but you know what I mean? So, like, the setting is comedy. And Jack Black was apologizing for, like, a serious thing that happened. Nothing serious happened. They were like, Jack, apologize for, all your other songs then. Like, apologize to, people for saying the devil fucking did whatever. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, he wouldn't apologize for the jokes in his song, so why would he apologize for the jokes at his concert? None of it fucking makes sense. So it should be freedom of speech, and people shouldn't be fucking pretending like a joke is some serious political commentary, and that's the issue. Um, and my other big issue is like all these fucking people who are saying like "fuck your feelings," or they say like, "Oh, I can't say anything without getting canceled." None of those people are standing up for Kyle Gass because Kyle made a joke about Trump, and they don't think it applies to anything besides their team, and they do it for power. And they do it not because they believe in freedom of speech or they believe in like you shouldn't be canceled for what you say, because they gladly will try to cancel anyone that disagrees with them. So it's all a power play. It's all bullshit. They have no morals or ethics. Their fucking god is money, money and power. Where's the kitty cat? That's a good question. So the cat likes to put my daughter to bed. So when I read to my daughter, the cat usually like lays with her and guards the bed from the dog. Uh, but the dog I've been keeping with me because she's on high alert for something. Look at that goofy little doggy. I love you. Thank you for coming down here. She knew I was scared. Something's going on, right? The dog knows. I'm like, something's weird, man. You're coming with me. And she's like, I want to stay in the bed. And I said, get off the bed. You're coming with me. And the dog was like, I want to go to sleep. And now, look at this thing. She is fully high alert. Fully high alert. Yeah, no one else. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, I want to say what I can say, but you have to watch your mouth. And that is America today. So I just want to bring that up because I thought it was cool that Kyle Gass deleted his apology. Respect. What are you growling at? Please stop. Um, but the funny thing is, so like the RNC is going on right now, right? And they're introducing people, speakers at the Republican National Convention, and they're introducing them as everyday people. That's what their title. And I put the link to the article down below. Rolling Stone wrote a quick article about it. And this everyday person, Diane Hendricks, is worth $20 billion. She's a billionaire. Um, Soulless. It's all narcissists. You have to agree with anything I do or think, or else you're wrong. Yeah, 100% souls. 100. That's exactly what it is. It is. It's like America's got a narcissism problem. That's so true. Um, right or left doesn't matter. They censor the same, and that's true. Like, listen, I'm not here to say the right or left. Like, I don't fucking like Biden, and I can't stand Trump. I hate them both. Um, and they all want to censor anything that threatens their power. Unfortunately, the right is really good at manipulation and using this power. Like you're trying to cancel me, and the left is good at like kind of playing the victim and not being assertive. But either way, they both it's all like mind games. You ever had like a crazy ex or someone in your life that like pretended to live by this certain code, but that code only existed as long as it worked for them. Um, so that's really what it is, and that's the most frustrating thing. Because like Solus and Borschel says, it's narcissists, and it doesn't matter. They just want you quiet. Any kind of threat to their power or money, they want you shut the fuck up. My dog ain't happening. Maybe that's why my dog's so mad. Um, but this lady, Diane Hendricks, it's amazing. And this is what George Carlin talked about. You got to be careful of the language because that's how they get you. Um, Maybe your new place is haunted. Just started watching your ghost hunting vids. Oh, yeah, my ghost hunting vids are old, man. And you know what sucks? I was just at the graveyard I love to go to. The oldest graveyard in Salem called the Burying Point. It's from 1692. There's a Mayflower um, captain buried there. There's one of the judges from the witch trials, uh, and they've locked it all up. I think because so many people were coming here in October and doing like weird stuff at that graveyard. I've found it. You can see it on my videos. I've found like weird bottles and weird stuff. Um, but they've locked the graveyard up. You can't even go explore it anymore. It sucks. Uh, but you know what? That's what I was thinking about this week, going back to that graveyard. Like, I miss doing the ghost hunting videos. But at the same time, no one will go with me, and I hate going alone because sometimes it's really terrifying. Um, Going places late at night, not knowing if like there's gonna be homeless people, just random party people out, or sometimes when you gotta go through the woods at night, it gets scary. But I love doing those videos, and I do. I'm gonna make another one. I will. I promise. This dog keeps growling. It's freaking me out. Um, but CJ, I don't know when you jumped on, but I was talking earlier. I was boring Borchel to death. I was trying to bore him right out of the live. Just kidding. Um, but I was saying when I was reading to my daughter earlier, I kept seeing something dart out of the corner of my eye, and I was thinking my son was coming out, and he didn't come out of the room. So something. That's why I brought the dog down with me tonight, because something was bugging me, freaking me out, and this dog will not stop growling at nothing. Okay, please be quiet. You're freaking me out. Um. So yeah. So anyways, the other story in Rolling Stone, I highly suggest you read, and just be careful when you read an article or they introduce somebody as an everyday American or just a regular folk. Because no billionaire is a fucking everyday American. You can't be. With $1 billion, you do not understand what inflation is. You probably don't have a driver's license. You couldn't tell me the price of eggs, milk, uh, gas. Everyday Americans are the people who are struggling right now, who are working every day, who know how much the price of Doritos have gone up in the past year. So I just thought it was funny how at the Republican National Convention, they're trying to pawn these people off who are donating millions to Trump, millions of dollars to Trump's campaign, and they're trying to pawn them off as good old everyday Americans, but they're not. They don't live anything like an everyday American. So don't be fooled by that shit. I keep seeing shadows quickly move out of the corner of my eyes in my house. The place I'm at now, it keeps freaking me out. Soulless, so you know what I'm saying. Like I was reading, right? So I like had my head down, and like right here, I could see some. It looked like something like went really quick. It almost looked like the light flickered. Um, so the first time I thought like, oh, maybe the lights, like the lights dying, like you know what I mean, like this. Like I hate that my dog keeps growling. Thank you, Nola Zombie. I don't think it's that cool, but if you do, uh, and if you're not being sarcastic, then I appreciate it. By the way, if you're just joining, hit the subscribe button, please. I'm trying to catch up to Philly DeFranco, the biggest news commentary channel on YouTube. He's at almost 7 million. We're at almost 1,350. So maybe they're orbs. Seen shadow people before, but I was on a tweak. Yeah, me too. Um, no, I haven't seen. You can see when orbs are in the room. Can you guys hear my dog? What are you growling at? Please stop. Please stop growling. Stop. What is going on? She's mad that I brought her down here. She definitely sees something. Yeah, she's totally. Because, listen, my dog is a lap dog. You see, she's a little Frenchton. She's a lap dog. She wants to sit in my lap and go to sleep. She is, like, really bugged out right now. What is it? You okay? You okay? Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. And the thing is, see, she's not. She won't even sit in my lap. She won't sit in my lap. And that's what set me off when we came downstairs and I was trying to call her up. Usually I don't even have to call her up. She paws at me so she can get into my lap and lay down, curl up in a ball, and go to sleep. is it? Stop. Please stop. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. What is it? Shh, shh, shh. Yo. Okay. Shh, 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 shh. Stop. I'm starting to get a little freaked out. Hey. Shh, shh. I might, Hi, hi. Shadow people show up when I'm awake for 48 hours. Yeah, exactly. Um, I gotta be honest, I'm getting a little freaked out and I kind of don't want to be down here anymore. We just moved in here and nothing, I mean, besides like my son not wanting to really come down here, he says he's scared there's something. Um, but today, seeing some stuff where I thought the light was flickering and then I saw it again. So I thought my son was maybe walking out of the room and then there was nothing. And this was like 40 minutes ago. That's why on the live, I usually let the dog sleep in the bed and I made her come down because I just felt uncomfortable. And like I was saying, that was boring. Borschel is one of my close friends I lived with for 10 years. I've known for 20 something years. We called each other brother. He went to sleep on Saturday, never woke up Sunday. Um, and earlier tonight, I was just like going through pictures, posting pictures and stuff. Shh. What? You have to stop because I don't think I want to be down here anymore. But my friend who passed away, I was just going through old photos and stuff, so I was like talking out loud to him. And then I started seeing the darting shadows, and now she's being weird. So I don't know if it, listen, if it's my friend, Mikey, if it's you, bro, I love you. Um, maybe I'll go get my spirit box. Mikey, if it's you, can you tap on the wall? Shh, quiet. Mikey, if it's you, bro, can you tap on the wall? Be quiet. Shh. Can you do it again? Shh. Shh. Uh, no, I have. See, that's the shitty thing. So I just moved. So all my stuff, I think it's upstairs. I have a, not a REM pod. I have a EMF thing that my son loves to carry around. But I just heard something behind my bookshelf. That's what, look. See, she's like, she knows there's something over there. Yeah. But if it's my bro, like, I'm so cool with that. Don't be mean to him if he's coming to see us. Because I keep saying, like, come see me in my dream. Um, I miss him. So, and I didn't get to say goodbye. So I'm okay with that. But I just get freaked out. Oh, thank you. She's she's great. She knows how to keep an eye on stuff. See, now she's looking over there. Now she's, because she heard when I said, "Can you make a tap?" We heard something from behind the bookshelf. Please be quiet. You're freaking me out. I'm so sorry, guys. This is like a weird, this whole week has just been horrible. I'm so sorry. She is really freaking me out. I just smoke a light bulb. Yeah, I'm smoking light bulbs, man. Maybe that's why I'm seeing the shadow people. What the fuck are you doing? Stop. Please stop. Please stop. I'm sorry. She just started getting up and like every hair on my butt. What? I'm so sorry. I went over to come to this side of the room and she just yelped at me. Nothing's back here, okay? Nothing's back there. Are you all right? Sorry. I went to walk to the other side of the room. Did you hear her? She just screamed at me. That's why I love this dog. It's okay. It's okay. Watching the Goonies. Yo, Mikey. Oh my God, I'm so stressed out right now. I just can't deal with this. Between losing my close friend, and now not knowing what the fuck is going on in my house. It's just very stressful. I'll find my I'll find my EMF. I'll find my EMF meter and my spirit box, and tomorrow night. I'll go live tomorrow night around this time, and I'll set some stuff up, and I'll see if it's my buddy. I just had a feeling today that just something weird was going on. I don't know. But this dog is definitely like 100% high alert. She won't even go to sleep. Look at her ears. See those ears? Those ears. Ooh. I don't know if I'm still alive. My thing's starting to cut out, which I never lose service down here. I just got the extender set up. If I lose service, that's going to freak me the fuck out. I'm not having fun. Oh, what's up, my sky? You're jumping in at the end, man. I'm about to go because you got to watch it back. But something's not right in my house tonight. So I had my dog. No, my wife hasn't saged the house. Usually, before we move into a place, she'll do it. And I was growing sage. So we have like homemade sage. And I just found her abalone shells at the beach today, too, for it. So I'm going to have her do that tomorrow. Because something is. So that's why I was saying, my sky. Something's just going on a little funky tonight. So I brought my dog down here, and the whole time she's been growling. So it's been hard to even talk about the stuff I wanted to talk about because she's being a good girl, but usually she's a very lazy, want to sleep on your lap dog, and she won't even sit in my lap. See her? She will not even sit in my lap. She is. And then when I tried to get up to walk across the room, she barked at me, which is nuts. Because the only time this dog barks at me is when she wants food. If I feed the kids and I don't, because she thinks she's one of the kids. So usually I feed the kids and then I make her food. She has to eat after the kids. And if I don't immediately give the kids their food and go make her food, she will sit there and yell at me, which is just her barking at me. Because she's like, hey, you got to feed the third kid. So that's the only time she needs. I do need a bath. You're right. And I spent the day at the beach and moving stuff and going through all the stuff. I need a bath. I need a shower. I need some sleep. So anyways, my sky. So uh this has just been a weird live stream because she's been growling at stuff the whole time. And I don't know what it is. I want to see if you guys can hear the knock. I'm gonna ask if my friend's here again. Mikey, if you're here, bud, can you knock on the wall for me? Nothing. No. Um, but who knows? I'll get out my stuff and see if he's around. Because I know when my dad passed, my aunt told me that he was having a hard time crossing over. So I think he was around because he was coming to me in dreams and stuff. Are you okay? What are you looking at? I don't know. Maybe my phone will pick up some kind of. That's the other thing when I was doing CJ. If you go back and watch some of my videos, there's voices in the background that I did not hear at the time, but when I was editing or when I was rewatching it, you hear there's like a growl in one. Um, there's just little. You have to listen with headphones, but once you do, but it was weird because at the time I heard none of it, so it was kind of creepy watching it back in the editing, uh, doing the editing. But yeah, CJ, I'll get back into those because I those are like my favorite videos. They're not great for YouTube. YouTube, like, they don't get a lot of views, but it's something I love to do. It's fascinating to me. Stop. Please stop. Look, she moved away from me too. She's ready for bed. She's exhausted. She's on high alert. She's like, can we please get out of here? All right. Um, I'm gonna try to get some sleep, but I'll see you guys like around this time tomorrow. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. We're gonna go to bed. Okay, let's go. She's too stressed out. Um, so thank you guys. If you could please, like Bandito said, give me high one. Doot doot. Double tap it. That will. I think that hits the like button. Yeah, that would like the video. And make sure you hit subscribe. I'll get out the ghost box tomorrow night in the EMF, and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully nothing. I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for everybody who has subscribed and hit the notification. Thank you, CJ, My Sky, Bandito, Borschel, Solus, Jew Girl. Who else was in here? Sorry, I'm trying to go back. God Solus, Nola Zombie. I think that was the other one. So thank you all. Thank you guys for subscribing. It means the world to me. I'm trying to crack 1350. The only way to make it to 7 million is we got to get past 1,350. We could do it. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Again, I go live every weekday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sometimes twice a day, sometimes on the weekend, but I give my word every weekday. I thank you so much. Much love, respect. Everybody get some rest. See you back here tomorrow. Morgan 2024. What is that? Oh, Trump. Get out of here, Jax. Psst. Trump is owned by the billionaires. I'll put the link in the description. We don't need any more billionaires calling the shots, okay? Nobody 2024. Peace.